Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
You know, maybe you should do Shovel Knight after this. You know, Hollow Knight, Shovel Knight, or maybe another thing that has Knight in its name.
Night
Nah.
night.
Nighty Knight?
I'm actually surprised there isn't a game called Night Night.
Yeah, just to be funny on that, right?
Feels like there ought to be, yeah. Okay. Alright, Hollow Knight. I have I do remember at one point I think I tried about an hour's worth of this and I thought it was really neat and then I didn't get back into it, so should still be a mostly fresh experience. Just it's another example of those things where it's like, gosh, it's nice. And I actually need to kick myself in the butt to actually get some stuff done, so yeah.
Music is great.
In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret. For none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught, we changed, base instincts were redeemed. The world gave you to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. From Elegy for Hollownest, by Monomon the teacher.
Is it Elegy or Elegy?
Online, I want to say elegy because it's kind of like eulogy.
Yeah.
I've always pronounced it as eulogy.
It must be true. Everybody knows that anything that rhymes has to be true in literature. You know, like prophecies or dire warnings. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about it, but also that, again, it's the Dark Souls of 2D Metroidvanias. Or I might be thinking of another game. I mean, there's a lot of brutal 2D platformers nowadays.
This does use the Souls-like system of recollecting your souls, basically.
I've beaten Shovel Knight, so how difficult would you say would this game be compared to it? Because Shovel Knight was emulating NES hard, but it wasn't.
They're comparable.
Yeah.
Except, yeah, no. Because it's like, yeah.
Yeah, because Shovel Knight has also that Souls-like thing where if you die, you can get your loot back.
Yeah.
Thing is, I almost feel like making a comparison to Dark Souls has almost lost all meaning by this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. At this point, people just throw it out as, oh, if a game is difficult, it's automatically like Dark Souls. Whereas, I'm referencing the fact that Dark Souls has, a Souls-like has brutal difficulty, but a way to kinda bring yourself back up if you're good enough to bring yourself back up. If that makes sense. So what exactly are you? I want to say you're like a Hercules beetle, maybe?
Something like that. Some kind of beetle dude.
I don't know, I like it. I like the design. Yeah, that is something that I've always heard praised, is the art direction.
It's an interesting thing with this main character here, where it's like, they're definitely cute. Like, they got all the nice simplicity, big head and all that, but it's like, there's just enough, like, blankness and just a little bit of a hint of they can do damage, that there is something threatening about them.
Yeah. Like, it's cute like, well, a Victorian-era doll. How they can be adorable, but there's always that sort of chillness to them.
Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you among us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Collect soul by striking. Collect soul by striking enemies. Once enough souls collected, hold A to focus soul and heal.
Cool. Wait, the game thinks we're higher beings? I think they might be thinking too much of us.
As someone that has delved into the lore of this game, there is just so much already.
Wow.
So I will at least tell you this much, because this is a common misconception. You are not the Hollow Knight. The Hollow Knight is actually like the goal of the game.
Okay.
Like that is one thing that they do try to make clear, but some people miss that.
It's kind of like how it's like, yeah, no, Metroid is the name of the enemy you fight at the end. It's not the character with the arm cannon.
Yes, exactly.
For the last time, you're not playing Zelda.
Yeah.
You're playing Zelda, a game where you play Link. There is a difference. Although I think at least with Metroid and Zelda, it's more or less people are memeing. But Hollow Knight, I guess that one's a little more of a, because this is supposed to be like a story-driven thing, and not many people might be able to get through the story to understand it, right?
And I think it's also just the fact that, oh, you got this dude with, like, blank eyes and a sword. Oh, he must be the Hollow Knight.
I mean, he has blank eyes, so hollow shell. Yeah.
I would also say you should heal up. Like that is a resource that you will need to get used to using.
So
Okay.
it's not so this is not a game where you hoard resources.
Okay, so okay, I did not understand that, like, the individual, like, mask segments were the health. I thought those were like, those are extra stores of the goop. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, you basically got the white group in the large mask, which is essentially your magic points, and it is refilled by doing damage. So it's like, it is an interesting system where you can heal by dealing damage, but yeah.
If you're hurt, and that's a big risk.
Yeah, because it's like it takes at least like what, a second and a half to 2 seconds to heal. So
you're paying attention.
Now, it looks like this might have to be a thing I come back to later.
oh yeah,
Well,
it is that classic
Yeah.
Metroidvania.
Like I said, people have called this the Dark Souls of Metroidvania, though that name is a little more apt for this one.
I mean, it's meaningless nowadays because a lot of indie Metroidvanias go for the Dark Souls style.
Both difficulty and the whole immersive world storytelling, which...
And the Soul Collection.
And I don't hate that whole immersive storytelling. More games should do that.
Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom. Hollow Nest. Should I be trying to break down this giant seal? Fuck it. I mean, if I just turn back now, that would be boring.
Yeah. We pretty much know where this is all going, so let's just skip to the end.
Oh yeah, the blue health masks, they're temporary.
Okay, yeah, I had a feeling it might be something like that, because it was like you go to that one place, you slash up all the blue goo, and alright.
So do you take fall damage?
I mean, I just took a big fall and nothing bad happened, so...
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's no fall damage.
Huh. So you're the size of a bug, and they have lamps that bring little bugs.
Dirt
How big are you
fading
guys?
down.
Mites are pretty damn small.
Yeah, you know what, that is fair.
Hello there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well one by one into the caverns below. It used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its steps. Wealth, glory, enlightenment. That darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all.
I like how your little dude is just sort of looking intently, all cutely.
Also, that is your save point right there. Benches.
Ah! I shall make sure to sit upon it. Many used to come, hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hollow Nest, it was once called, supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets.
Ah, the Hollow Knight and the Hollow Nest. Makes sense.
Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb, full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. Hello, little guy. What do you think of my soul? You seem to be looking at it quite intently. I wasn't trying to be judgmental. Okay.
I'm just thinking about all the people I'm going to murder. Not you. I need you to help me commit the murder.
Oh.
Sorry,
My fox.
How many deaths so far?
He just
None.
started.
But soon there will be a lot.
For
I
all
mean,
your,
there are plenty of death enemies, but...
for all your mapping supplies, we will be opening soon. Signed to Zelda and Cornifer.
Well, that's convenient.
So you've never played this game before, just to make sure.
I've played I want to say like an hour's worth at some point a while ago.
So, one of the first
No,
memes...
you haven't.
Yeah, basically, he hasn't played it.
Yeah.
One of the first memes is like right at the bottom of the well.
A stone door with a simple lock. Yeah.
Well, looks like you're gonna need the key. So, I guess you got to go into the goddamn well. It's probably full of re-deads.
Yeah.
It's Ocarina of Time all over again.
Geronimo.
Welcome to the game.
Yeah.
Forgotten Crossroads.
Right, that's right. He doesn't show up until you've damaged the sign.
Oh, what?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, yeah.
Okay, so we got these little gamer things or whatever.
Yeah, they really are basically just straight.
That bug just looked kind of depressed before he notices you.
Oh.
It looks like he's like, I don't know what I want to do today.
Well, he wants to kill me, apparently.
It's the only way he can feel something.
I will say, just, like, as the opening cutscene kind of shows, orange goop equals bad.
How bad we talking?
Bad.
Like miasma bad?
Yeah, that's just... Yeah, basically.
Temple
Fair enough,
of
that's
the
a good way to look
Black
at it.
Egg. Hey, dude, what's up? Hello there.
I just got this kick-ass egg.
He's our boy!
He's the boy!
I don't know what that means.
It means it's our boy.
Yeah.
How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've a strong look about you. I'm Coral.
I murder people.
I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg... is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. I remember seeing this in the opening cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume that's an important thing.
Who wants to bet that the final boss will be hatched from that thing? Taking all bets. People, taking all bets.
So you got anything else to say? For so long I felt drawn here. So many tales full of wonders and horrors. No longer could I resist. I just had to see it for myself. And what a time I chose to arrive. This dead world has sprung to life. These creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles. The air is thick. I wonder what could have brought it all about.
Okay, something evil is gonna hatch from this egg. Either the final boss or a boss. That guy's gonna get some killed.
Well, maybe it's the last hope of the land or something. We don't know.
Okay, if it was the last hope of the land, it would be a white egg. But since it's a black egg, that means it's evil.
That's racist.
Okay, fine. I'm racist against eggs. I admit it. I am racist against eggs.
It's confirmed. Bren is the man who goes to the supermarket and buys the white eggs instead of the brown eggs.
Oh God, you know the worst thing is that if people didn't know I was joking, they might think I was a racist for that.
To persevere in this ruin, that old nail alone just won't be enough. Though that's no problem. One only has to look around. Plenty have come before us, and most have met
The nail
their
is your sword, yes.
Okay. Most have met their grisly end, many more equipped than you and I. I'm sure they wouldn't mind were a fellow explorer to relieve them of their tools. It's a kindness, really. The dead shouldn't be burdened with such things. Did you pass that town above? What a gloomy little place, and such majesty hidden right beneath. I suppose that's why they've all headed down here. Who could resist such possibilities? Truly a marvel. Okay, so that's it. Alright. So, big damn thing just to the right of the entrance down here. Okay.
You know, I might not think the egg was so evil if not for the creepy masks on it.
Everyone's wearing masks.
Yeah.
In this game.
Everybody's wearing a creepy mask. It's making me uncomfortable.
Oh, you might want to get out now then, because it's like, it's only gonna get worse from here.
I know. I'm making jokes. Don't worry.
I was just gonna say, oh, Bren, I have a Zelda game I'd like to introduce you to.
Okay, if I had that game, that game would have traumatized me, but not for the mask. For that goddamn time, that 3-day first, day puzzle thing that I would not have been able to solve as a kid. And then the horrible things I have to see and do.
Okay, so at least these freaky looking things don't seem to seek me out. That's good.
Andrew, quick question. What is your stance on backseating and tips that will save you anxiety?
If I'm clearly having trouble with something, let me know. Otherwise, I'd like to discover it on my own.
Got it, don't tell you.
Okay.
No, we can tell him if he either A, asks for help, or B, we ask, would you like some help? And then he accepts.
Hey there, Mr.
Alright, this quest line.
Hey there, Mr. Caterpillar. What's wrong?
This is what happened to the very hungry caterpillar. Anybody remember that book?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I remember someone made a new version of it where it was turned so cute she ate a planet or something.
Wait, what?
It was a joke version, don't worry about it.
Okay, he doesn't seem to want to interact, so I'll just let him be.
Well, he is the very hungry caterpillar. He's not the very talkative one, now is he?
I would say the best way to describe him and what his role is in, kind of, I guess, energy tanks? Nah.
No.
Missile tanks. Or missile capacity thing, yeah.
Also, I got
It'll make sense later, I guess, is what you're saying.
69 currency, I guess?
Yeah,
Nice.
they're called geodes.
Geo.
Okay, that I fell
killed
much
it.
further
That
than I
was
thought
good.
I would, but okay.
I killed it.
Don't worry. Funny enough, the tip I was gonna tell you was don't worry, this game doesn't have fall damage.
Yeah, I already said that.
And mostly it's just trying to make sure I don't get lost.
See, I think that is like one of the smart things they do is they have you have basically a fall early on in the game that you have to do just to show, hey, look, there's no fall damage.
Yeah,
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Let's be honest. If your platform game, like your exploration platform game, has fall damage, you're an asshole.
Like,
Really?
okay, if you can make a decent design for it, it's no problem, but it's like, for a platformer, it is kind of generally nice not to have to worry about it.
I'm just thinking about Bubsy and how...
And look at
that
Banjo-Kazooie.
fucking fall damage.
I think it's so funny because when you point out, it seems like 3D games seem to do a better job of incorporating that. It probably helps that you have like a camera that makes it so that you can like keep track of that, whereas like 2D, you're probably going to have a lot of drops that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hollow Nest, descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed.
You will find me.
Hi. Oh, you are not a friend. Eh?
Huh. It looks like a leech who is working at the gym.
I'm guessing the idea is he's like a pill bug or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
no,
feel
that
it.
makes
You feel
sense. But, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess I gotta get something that will let me frick him up at a distance or something.
Man, entomologists would love this game.
What I find interesting about this game, at least so far from the opening introduction, is it has a feeling of, I would almost kind of say kid-friendly H.R. Geiger. Or Giger, whatever.
I can see that.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, no, I see that as well.
This is like, you got like all this hard material, this, you know, very dark, black.
Yeah, no, I've never actually thought of it like that. It's like the moment you said it, I'm like, holy shit, you are absolutely correct.
Yeah, there's a lot of that geekerness, but look, the colors, while dark, it's a dark palette. At the same time, they're vibrant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel the same unease as with an HR geeker. Like, I feel the unease of I'm alone in a world that's hostile to me. I mean, that's obvious, but I don't feel like
yeah.
I don't belong. If that makes sense. I don't feel like I don't belong.
So now you can sort of see why the grandpa grub was all sad.
Oh, we gotta save his kids.
And
We have to save his kids, man.
it's looking
We're gonna
like,
need a double.
yeah, I'll need some mobility or distance thing to break that open. You
Like a
are
double
not
jump.
a friend. There we go. But
And
yes.
yeah, there's a geode supply up there.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I did say that on my way in. For pointing that out. But yeah, it's like,
Precious Geo.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like with all, like, you have all this stuff on the ground, it has me thinking about how it's like you have the ovomorphs from the Alien films, just that'll litter the ground in places, and yeah, bad touch. Also, I gotta say, I like how there is just this little bit of, like, you can control the direction of your slash. It's not just straightforward or anything. Like,
Yeah, that becomes a tool. The downward slash when you're jumping.
Okay. Ah. I will say, they definitely do a good job of emphasizing the impact of the hits you take.
Yeah.
Like the audio goes weird, screen darkens in the corner.
Yeah.
I am so excited for Silk Song now.
What
Like,
is
Silk Song is the sequel.
Oh my!
Oh.
I didn't think that could actually hit someone.
I didn't do them.
Yeah. You gotta pay. It's good to pay attention to the roof sometimes because you do see them you see dust coming off it before it falls.
Yeah. I guess I thought that was just like some atmosphere something. But,
Yeah.
That is actually a legit thing. I probably wouldn't have. Well, I don't know. I haven't played, and since I've already seen what happened, I probably would avoid it. I don't know how I would have reacted.
Oh, this part.
Yeah. What was I thinking?
I'll try left first.
Yeah, when you get the map, you can eventually buy pins, and let's just say, pinning stuff on your map is very helpful because like you can basically make custom pins. Because you know, again, it's that Metroidvania, like, oh, I have to come back here later, and you know, if you forget, like even if you make notes off screen or whatever. Just
It's easier to just have a pin on
Yeah.
the physical map of like, hey, there's a little grub thing I have to come back for. Like you saw earlier.
That is something every Metroidvania needs. Because some Metroidvanias are obnoxious. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's why I appreciated Jedi Fallen Order with how they kept the progression and actually marked doors that you could go through, or obstacles you could go through, or ones that you can't and have to come back once you
I guess I'm
get
back here.
the thing you need.
Yep.
I guess there's.
Big old
I guess I'd never thought there was more pets. That's okay. Continuing on. At least now I know that wraps back around there.
Stop wrecking the art. Somebody worked hard to make those creepy statues. See, this is why everyone wants to kill you. You're a vandal.
Are you a friend? No, you are definitely not a friend.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
map.
Yeah, he can basically trap you in that.
Oh, that was... I mean, okay, I still had a fair bit of health left, but that was a challenge.
Yeah, you can hold down the heal. You don't have to do it one at a time.
Okay. Here, little duder.
What was he
Oh,
planning
that's
to
so
do?
adorable.
Yeah.
Love that sound.
Yeah.
What was he planning to do with that? You know what? Let's not think about it. We
Mhm.
did a good.
Presumably they're valuable for something if they were being taken and held in jars.
You'll find out later. Don't worry about it.
You know, when somebody tells me, don't worry about it,
Don't worry about
bad
it.
news. Bad news. Guess what? That's my default response when someone asks me a question. That's a spoiler.
Oh.
yeah, but don't worry about it. Always is the exact opposite effect of it. It's like, hey dude, calm down.
And yet, the funny thing is, Fox, you cannot handle people withholding spoilers.
I have to know.
For me, I'm kind of neutral on spoilers. It doesn't ruin the experience for me because getting to, even if I know what's gonna happen, I still can enjoy the ride getting there.
Yeah, but you know.
I get why people hate him.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cute.
And cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
you
he's not
go.
sad now
Here
because he has a babby back.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all these holes. Look at how many more are left to go.
Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
like, oh.
Well, hopefully I can do that. Okay, I think there's some spots in the middle I didn't go for.
I thought you got the map earlier.
No, I know where the map is.
Right, yeah, no, yeah, it's, well, at least the first map that I can think of.
I can remember where a good chunk of the maps are, but not all of them.
Yeah, it's kind of got that Zelda dungeon thing where there's a separate map for each region.
That makes sense. So,
Okay.
here's a thought. How hard would it be to do, like, a pacifist run of this game?
Impossible.
Ah, because of the boss.
Unless you mean bosses. Like, not counting bosses.
Okay, yeah, like, if you... Since you have no choice but to take out bosses, pacifist run for everything else.
Yeah, that the paper on the
Oh,
ground
you
is an
wouldn't-
indication of the map bug, Cornifer.
Yo, it's Cornifer.
Hmm?
He's our boy.
Yep.
Ah, hello
There's a
there.
lot of our boys in this.
Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? 30? Yeah, I can lose $30.
Yes, please do. Like,
Yeah,
going
you're
through this
right.
game without a map is like a thing you do as a self-imposed challenge after you've already beaten it.
Chocolate, correct
A
this.
map could be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Isilda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me.
Just gonna say it now. As far as bugs go, he's got a hot bug wife.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I've
So-
seen art of that one bug in the end. So,
Okay, so
there are a lot of hot bugs, apparently.
Andrew, I'm going to save you a lot of time and stress. And I'm going, again, for completely unrelated reasons, you should go up to meet the bug wife because there's an item you desperately need if you want to stay sane for your first run through.
Okay.
You need the pen.
Oh, don't just
Well, compass also helps.
Oh, by the way,
No, the compass, that's what me and Article are for. The pen.
I mean, it's recognizable enough, I think, like, the locations I can kind of spot it out based on how things are, but yeah. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why as soon as I could, I moved to Dirtmouth with my wife. A huge, unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe, and farewell. Okay, so going up to meet this dude's hot buggo wife. Okay.
I mean, given... you know what, I'll probably believe that's hot. The internet has corrupted us all. It truly, truly has. I still remember the first time I saw porn. It changed me as a man.
Oh, what's that streaking across the sky? Was that Andrew's monetization floating away?
My what?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, did that sign get broken earlier? Who's fixing everything?
Eh. So let's
There it is.
here.
Bapanada.
Iselda, what up? How's my favorite shopkeeper NPC?
Yeah.
This game is literally impossible without you.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'll give her a 7.
That's smash. I mean, she's already married, but if she was single...
I mean, she might have kids, so that might make her a MILF.
Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise. He's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself.
And, you know, it's dangerous down there, so... That's probably why she's happy when he comes back. because it's confirmation that, you know, he didn't die.
Now, let's see what's here for me to sell. So, wayward compass.
I mean, I know this little guy's supposed to be like a badass, but her husband is going out exploring unknown areas.
So you said Quill was the must-have?
Yeah.
Quill is the must-have.
Yeah.
Well, in all honesty, everything she sells is the must-have, but the Quill is the most must-have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Basically, as you discover new areas, it will be added to the map.
So, in other words, you get the base map, but if you find like a secret area, it'll...
No, that's not what I mean. As in, Andrew, just after you finish looking for it, over up the menu and just show us the map.
Okay.
No, not the third map, the other map, the one in the menu.
Map and Quill? Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
the the delay is making it like I have to wait a little
Yeah.
bit. Sorry. Okay, so if you hadn't gotten that Quill, that rough outline would have been all you would ever get, no matter how much you explore.
Okay, so it doesn't auto-fill without that.
No, you need it. Once you have the Quill, whenever you sit down at a bench, you will fill in the areas you've been to.
Oh,
So that means you don't have to buy any new maps?
You do still have to buy. Buying new maps does, of course, help a lot.
So if you were to check the map again now, you would see that all of the other one.
Okay, and so, alright, so yeah, I gotta take a moment to sit down and write it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can see
well-
that all of the places that you have been are now in blue
Yeah.
instead of an outline.
Nice.
And it's a nice extra detail that it goes from being kind of a rough, scratchy outline to a more definite,
Mhm.
Yeah.
neat.
Okay. This game keeps impressing.
And it will continue to do so.
And yeah, the compass just shows you which segment of the map you're on.
Okay. Did you visit that temple? A strange building, I've heard, though I'd never dare the journey myself. The braver among us once went there to pray, said they felt at peace within the walls. After a while, they stopped going. I wonder what changed.
The evil egg corrupted them. Look, until it's confirmed otherwise, I will keep saying that.
Yeah, we'll see.
If you want to send me a spoiler, go right ahead. I don't care.
Okay, so that looks like a boss chamber.
Here's a spoiler. You are a bug.
Whoa.
Snape killed or
Are you? Vsauce music.
But that's just a theory. A game theory.
And I haven't seen that show in years.
The game theory on this is one of those things where it's like he kind of got ripped a new one by all the actual like dedicated Hollow Knight theorists. They're just like, oh no, don't you walk into our territory.
Wait, what? That was after I stopped watching. What did he do?
He made, I think if I recall, I think his theory was basically, yes, you play the king.
So dumb.
Yeah, he missed some very obvious stuff.
Look, if we're gonna go that route, wouldn't it make more sense if you were playing the Lost Prince or something? But oh, goody, a firefly.
He
Oh, yeah, these things.
poops out little bad dudes. Pleasant. Oh. It's a little duder!
Oh, you got lucky. You got lucky on that when he landed in the acid.
Yeah.
Normally, when you kill those things, they spawn free more little flies.
Ugh. And now to get back through the very unpleasant looking worms.
Okay, you know what? It took me a bit, but you know what they look like? The Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Dungeon Worm.
Yes.
Actually, Andrew, here's a fun fact. You could have gotten that GL. I won't tell you how, but you could have.
I'll be satisfied that I have not for now. Money.
What exactly is the currency? What is it?
They're like basically
Think
shiny
it's fossils.
rocks. Yeah.
Fossils. Either fossils or shiny rocks. One of us is right. I'm not sure who.
To me, it just kind of looks like little egg sacs.
I mean, technically speaking, a fossil is a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I just realized I'm looking at the ground. Kind of looks like there's teeth. Teeth in the ground.
They'll get used to it.
Oh, there's more. Yeah, I thought the intense music and walking in garnered more stuff happening.
Just a little arena mode.
Yeah. Though now I'm
I mean,
conflicted.
are running low on lives, so I would say that some stuff happened.
I'm conflicted. Do I continue to watch your stream, or do I go and download this game because I do have it on my PS4 because it was a PSN game free download. Playing it on my own, spoiler free.
Oh, that's the question. What's the game?
This game. It's one of those things. Do I not support my friend because I don't want to be spoiled? Or do I support my friend and get spoiled anyway?
Say don't.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. Unless Andrew does like a 12-hour stream, he is not gonna get far enough into this game for to spoil anything of worth.
I know, I'm just being...
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not a doable jump.
Yet.
Also, we'll say
Don't worry about it.
I like how you can walk and look at the map at the same time.
It is adorable.
Hey, Andrew, you see that sign on the left that was pointing up and to the right?
Yeah.
See what that's about.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess that was kind of a conspicuous thing. Ooh. Yeah.
Or the video hasn't caught up, but I can hear it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Basically, they're essentially fairy fountains.
I would expect that one insect that's in a lot of Rule 34 art to show up.
You're probably thinking of Hornet.
That might be her name. I'm not sure.
She's got the red cloak.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's Hornet.
What's her deal?
She's the best.
Yep, she's the best. She's the one that the sequel is all about her.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's not a plot twist. Oh, she's the villain. No, she's cool. Be cool.
She's the coolest.
Be cool.
In fact, to the point that I wonder how different the game is going to be now that we have a protagonist that can actually speak.
Yeah, that is a interesting point.
Like, is it going to turn her mute, like storyline-wise?
That is weird, yeah. That would be weird.
Oh god, imagine Hollow Knight with dialogue choices.
Anyway, I hate to say it, but I'm starting to get a little tired.
Yeah.
But I will say, still debating on whether or not I do want to play, because I play games that are fun, but difficult games turn me off. But sometimes I do need a challenge and stuff.
I would say play this game because there are ways to make this game easier.
I don't have
Specifically,
to
it's called the Hollow Knight Wiki.
And of course, I don't need to 100% it. I mean, the game probably would be too hard at that point.
Yeah, like, I will say I did not do I can't even remember the name of it, like the God Trials or whatever, the God Bug Trials.
That's for crazy people.
Yeah, that is for crazy people.
Okay, so,
Like, I thought you were gonna say something like the Colosseum, and I'm like, that's for normal people. I finished that one.
Yeah.
so, in other words, the game's difficulty, as long as I'm not a games journalist, I could probably get through it, no problem.
Especially if... With the existence though, he's already seen a pin.
Just basically find out some money, get some early pins to help me out, right?
Not early pins, it's more like there's a combination of pins that you can use to pretty much cheese the boss. Like a good chunk of the bosses.
A toll machine, the
you're-
symbol of a stag.
Stags are great.
Yeah, stacks are good.
Your gear in this game are badges, or is it pins? Like,
It's pins.
Yeah, pins.
I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the map pin.
They're map pins, and there's basically the other one, which is like badges, pins, sort of.
I don't remember which one it is.
Kind
Alright,
of like,
Argo, do you have a...
Oh,
do you
is
have
this
a
the...
go-to badge build?
Is this the fast travel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hollowness. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. Okay.
I like his design. And
Yeah, the stags. Like, a lot of the stuff in this game is just great design.
you know, suddenly I just realized Crack Smash did a Dwarf Fortress playthrough where he commissioned a mod for bearded beetles. I now know where he got the inspiration from.
Oh, from the stag? Yeah, the stags are pretty cool.
No, I see the appeal in this game's art direction. Like Andrew said, kid-friendly H.R. Giger, and as I put it, the colors are dark, but they don't feel evil.
Impressive?
Dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not aggressively dark. It's more of a vibrant dark.
Well, no, I didn't say aggressive, I said oppressive.
Oppressive dark, yeah.
His ego is oppressive.
Yeah.
Like that is a suffocating art style.
Yeah, that
What
man,
it's meant to do, so
You know, Freud would have a field day if he ever saw his art.
I think okay, I'm trying to remember my build. I think I went for a blade beam build with as much like get back to full health as fast as possible.
So glass
I went
heal.
I went full aggressive, like every range extension on my sword plus sword do more damage.
Yeah.
Like swordsman build, basically.
Yeah.
I guess we'll
Or
have to figure
needle.
this out. And I suppose I wouldn't be much of a gamer if I didn't play some of the classics. And this one is definitely certified classic.
Okay, the boss is gonna bounce right down in front of me, or not? This is the boss room.
Not here. Oh, what's that thing to the right? Ah, I can hear him climbing.
Yeah, couple of dudes were up to no good. And okay, this is a boss room? No?
It looks like a boss room.
Because it looks like some gates could slam shut and leave me... Yep, there it is!
One naughty boy.
I am the false knight.
He may be a round boy, but he's not our boy.
This game has so many characters who could be described as our boy or our girl.
Yeah.
So
You know, I need to go get around to playing that other bug-based game. You know, the one that was Paper Mario, but now I don't
Oh my god, he's a freaking baby face.
Oh my god!
yep. So
Wow.
apparently you can hit those back at him. I never knew that until like I saw it in a video.
Huh.
Because who would try to hit him?
Yeah. So there is a great video that I watched of this game. It was a speedrunner versus hunters. So basically like 3 other people. They have like a multiplayer version of the game, like a build of the game, whatever, mod. And yeah, they basically have to try and stop the speedrunner from completing the run.
Where did they start?
I think they each get like a starting point, or I think it's like he gets like a 3-minute starting head start or something like that.
I see.
And they get like cheats to like basically teleport around, I think it was.
And because it's a Metroidvania, he will have background.
Yeah.
The hunter job is...
Not as much as you would think.
Well, at least the speed run.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah. Fuck you, 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 fuck you.
You know...
Behold the false knight's true form.
That
is sad.
It is.
it's like
First boss.
it's like a somewhat more horrifying version of the frickin' one guard dog in Undertale. And
Yeah.
you were.
Oh my god, it's so cute! I love this thing.
Oh, his weapon is a little pill bug.
Stone slab bearing the crest of the Hollowness capital city has an insert on the back that would fit into a slot. Okay. And you look like you are lots of treasure. Okay.
My other go-to build was a full summoner build.
And I'll check back upstairs
what?
real quick.
Don't worry about it.
Every time you say that.
Don't worry
And
about
yet
it.
I'll keep saying it. Yet I'll keep saying it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
let's
honest,
see.
you know, that first boss is kind of telling me what the vibe of the game is. Imposing, yet also somewhat childish and silly? It almost feels like I'm being told a story, like from a fairy tale.
And I'm gonna be honest, this game's story would probably make a pretty decent fairy tale.
Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dirtmouth and purchase a map of this area? Available now for an excellent price. Oh, and we're in the
That's
place where the
important
duder
part.
was.
So the way Cornifer works is that whenever you enter a new area, Cornifer spawns. And if you go there, you can get the map of that area you are in. If you leave that area and enter another new area, he spawns in the new area. And if you hadn't gotten the map yet, it spawns in the shop instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in other words, you will always have access to the maps, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yes. You have to do. Only instead of buying it from him on the field, you have to go up, see his wife, to buy it from her.
Hey, I like games that don't have permanently missable content. That shit is annoying.
Is there
And
anything in this game that's permanently missable? I don't think there is.
I mean, yes, there is in a way. There is one ending that you can't get if you've finished a different ending.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway,
yeah.
I think I'm gonna talk to this snail lady and call it a stream.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Because that's gonna start a thing.
Yeah.
That it's like, if you either talk to them and finish the stream after, which could take like another 10 minutes, or call it here.
I think I'll call it here.
Let's leave it on a cliffhanger. Yeah, let's leave it on a cliffhanger. Lady, you've been waiting for a visitor for a long time. I think you can wait a few more days. Okay.
Well, actually, just to let you know, I will not be doing a stream next Saturday, as I will be attending an anime convention.
Oh, which one?
It'll
something back.
it's something local. It's called Doki Dokkan.
Bring something cool to show on stream.
I'm sure I will find something worth bringing back.
Oh yeah, I can't go to that. That's way too cold.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.